Good morning. So I just wanted to make this quick video. Actually, no, it's probably not going to be quick. But I just wanted to make a video because I was listening to personal development this morning. I was listening to Chalene Johnson's podcast, and actually a fellow Beachbody coach, Jimmy Hayes Nelson, was on it. And he was actually in Cancun, having a chat with her, and saying at the same time while we were in Cancun as well. And we actually got to fly, on the same flight to Cancun with him. So I thought that was pretty neat. But he really, touched my heart today, because I didn't want to get emotional about this, but, basically really, all our lives are so different. We have so many things going on at different times. Things can get really crazy. It's not sometimes not what we imagine. And I loved his message of, really just slowing down and embracing the journey that you're on right now. Right now has been really challenging. This morning, I think, was probably one of those days where I just wanted to cry. That's probably why I'm crying now. Break down and cry just because it got a little frustrating. I had to get all 4 kids up in the morning, and of course I was in the middle of my workout. One wakes up, my daughter woke up crying. Then as soon as that happened, it was like boom, boom, boom. All 4 of them woke up. My sister's kids and my kids, and I was kind of alone there trying to get ready to take them to daycare and to take my kids, and then also get ready to go to work as well, right? And it was hard because every single one of them had a rough morning. At one point, all of them were crying. One has peed his pants, wet the bed everywhere. The other one, my daughter is not feeling good. It just got crazy. And it was one of those things where you're just like, you want to throw in the towel, but it's like, you can't. So rather than being angry and negative and frustrated, right, you got to just, take that breath and just say, it is what it is. And really, a lot has changed in the past 2 months. As some of you know, that my sister has moved in with me and her 3 kids as well. And that has been a huge life-changing experience right now, because that was not part of my plan, right? I literally had to, and I haven't really talked about this, but I really had to dig deep and say, what is it that God would want me to do? Not what I want to do, but what God would want me to do. I knew I needed to do it so that I could make sure that my niece and nephews were in a safe environment. And it was something that has been really tough on my husband and I, and also my aunt, who also lives with me. So right now we have a full house, right? And it's been crazy, let alone just leaving to Cancun. It took an army to make it happen. And I'm so thankful for my friend, who's like my sister, Cynthia, and her family, and my aunt, who took care of my kids while we were gone. And I'm so thankful for my mom, who took care of my sister and my sister's kids while we were gone. And I'm thankful for my coworker who took over my shift for working. I mean, so many people had to make it happen, and I just feel so thankful, for that. And it just goes to show that when you surround yourself with amazing people, good things happen. And literally, like, y'all have no idea how crazy it got while we're in Cancun. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because it talks about embracing the journey that you're on and just accepting things as they come. The day that we left, that night, my daughter threw up. She was sick. She ended up having ear infection, pink eye, and just getting a cold. And she was up, several times of the night and things like that. My sister also went through a major surgery as well. And Friday night when she went through surgery, I'm literally in Cancun, and I get a text from her saying that how scared she is, that she's having to go back into surgery because she's losing so much blood. Mind you, I got the text, and Wi-Fi is rickety over there. I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't do anything about it while I was in Cancun. I had to just pray and let it go. And and luckily everything was okay. She did have to have a blood transfusion, but it's been really tough. And right now she's with my mom resting. So my husband and I are taking care of the 4 kids, while my mom is taking care of the baby. And it's just been absolutely chaos. And we came home literally to more chaos again, right, with all the kids, having to get them ready with colds. All 4 of them right now have some kind of cold cough. But my point is that life may not ever be what you expect it to be. Things, curveballs may come your way, but you have to just embrace the journey that you're in right now, because if you don't, then you're going to be angry and bitter, and that's not something that I want to feel. And today was the first time that I felt that way. And but hearing the message, from another coach, it was amazing, because it really touched me. And it goes to show that this is your strongest muscle right here, and if you exercise it by listening to positive things, your life, and the fact that you will open yourself and accept change, your life will be so much different. And I'm telling you, every single day, I never know what's going to happen in this household, but I am here to just go with the flow. What's important is that I'm trying to keep us healthy, exercising and eating right, and just trying to bathe everybody, get everyone's teeth brushed, everything like that. Some days I miss that too, but we're healthy, and I need to count my blessings. It's so important to count your blessings. Like, after coming back from Mexico and going into Cancun, and seeing how humble people live, I mean, my life doesn't compare to that. And so I'm just so thankful that God has blessed my husband and I with so many great people who literally, like I said, it took an army to get us to Cancun. And I'm just so thankful for every one of you. And my message is just keep on pushing and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the moment that you're in, with a happy, a smile on your face and a happy heart. So, all right, talk to y'all later. Thanks for listening.